Icon Audio Arts.
The timeless literary masterpieces we offer you must be well acted, voiced, and narrated. Created with the hope of engendering a powerful, positive, inspirational response. You know there remains a special place in the hearts of all for these beautifully crafted, timeless combinations of inspirational words and emotion we know as the classics. Tales so beautifully wrought, they conjure up deep feelings of reverence and inspiration for the listener. This, too, is a classic. A thundering calliope of raindropped words pounding against our consciousness, compelling us to be new and better people. That can only be achieved by a classic. A bubbling up of untamed desire and raw feeling from the depths of our being. That, too, must be the function of classic literature. To reshape the heart, mind, and spirit of all, moving us on to greater heights of understanding, is also well within the power of the classics. Here we first imagine, then create, and finally pass on the very best of the literary realm from both then and now. This is our only mandate. So we welcome you, one and all, young and old, schooled and enterprising, to the wonderful world of literature's greatest triumphs and word portraits from the ever-changing, always engaging human spirit. This is classic literature.
An outbreak of plague in London forces a gentleman, Lovewit, to flee temporarily to the country, leaving his house under the sole charge of his butler, Jeremy. Jeremy uses the opportunity given to him to use the house as the headquarters for fraudulent activity. He transforms himself into Captain Face and enlists the aid of Subtle, a fellow conman, and Dol Common, a prostitute. In The Alchemist, Jonson unashamedly satirizes the follies, vanities, and vices of mankind, most notably greed-induced credulity. People of all social classes are subject to Jonson's ruthless satirical wit, weakness and gullibility to advertising and miracle cures. With the character of Sir Epicure Mammon, who dreams of drinking the elixir of youth and enjoying fantastic sexual conquests. The Alchemist focuses on what happens when one human being seeks advantage over another. In a big city like London, this process of advantage-seeking is rife. The trio of con artists, Subtle, Face, and Dol, are self-deluding small-timers ultimately undone by the same human weaknesses they exploit in their victims.
Act 1 of The Alchemist. Argument. The sickness hot, a master quit for fare his house in town, and left one servant there. Eased him corrupted, and gave means to know a cheater and his punk, who now brought low, leaving their narrow practice, were become cozeners at large, and only wanting some house to set up, with him they here contract, each for a share, and all begin to act. Much company they draw, and much abuse.